Thank you very much, Michael, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put it this way. I mean, we have been discussing in the last few days. We had a very good meeting with Irena and here with this excellent summit. The very challenge of climate change is extremely important. This was one of the most important challenges we are facing today. But I would, if I may, want to remind us that this is, even though it's an extremely important challenge, it is not the only challenge we are facing today. There are other challenges, such as in some countries, energy access, in some countries, keeping the prices at a certain level. Energy security, electricity security is also an important challenge. So the challenge is, for all of us, the policymakers and industry, how do we find an optimal energy policy, looking at all of them, and we all know that in some cases, these objectives may well create challenges for the other objectives. So therefore, I think it is important to have a broader perspective, and I will start from here. Second, we all recognize that in the case of renewable energy, and you, Michael, you and colleagues made excellent work here as well, renewable energy is becoming cheaper. This is very good news. We have many good numbers coming across the world. If I look at the recent bids for solar and wind, this is definitely very encouraging. And our numbers at the IEA gives us a lot of hope. One number I want to quote to you. Last year, when you look at all power plants come on stream, installed capacity, more than 50% was renewables. The others, coal plus oil plus gas plus nuclear put together, was less than renewable alone. So it shows us that the renewables is not anymore a romantic story, but it's a real business. Second point, renewables are getting a lot of momentum. Third point, in order to reach to the targets that we have all agreed in Paris, we need renewables penetrate the energy system more than the electricity. Heating and cooling, or transportation, we need renewables to be effective there. And fourth, if I may, I know that we have a lot of colleagues working on renewables here, at the cost of making a question mark, renewables alone cannot bring us to our 2 degrees target and reach the other objectives I mentioned, even though renewables is very important and pivotal role. We need, in my view, very important for the policymaker, energy efficiency policies. These are extremely important and they do deliver. Some of the countries here, including my colleagues from India, Emirates, they are making excellent work here. And of course, looking at the energy prices, eliminating the harmful subsidies are very important to reach the energy efficiency goals, in addition to regulation and putting standards. Last point, we need other energy sources. In my view, for example, another zero-emission technology, nuclear power, can also play a role to address our climate goals. Or other technologies, the CCS, clean coal technologies, natural gas, they can all help, and in my view, it will not be right to tell the world, talk about only one single fuel, but to provide a package according to the needs and the capabilities of the countries. Once again, in terms of renewables, an excellent momentum, money is pouring in, businesses are making a lot of profits, and with the help of the governments, I am sure in Europe and elsewhere, and we have the UK minister with us here, they are making important achievements. They should continue to so, they should continue to support the renewables, wind, solar and the others, but I believe a holistic approach to this problem is very much needed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And if I can ask a supplementary question. You said money is pouring in. I know that you have produced this year an investment report. The question that I want to ask is, share, if you would please, with the audience order of magnitude, how much more money needs to go into the clean solutions, all the ones, efficiency, renewables, nuclear that you named, how much more needs to flow, order of magnitude, for you to feel comfortable that we're on track to achieve the Paris climate goals?
So I should tell you the following. I don't want to bother you with too many numbers, but today the entire budget of the energy sector, oil, gas, coal, renewables, is 1.8 trillion US dollar. The energy sector every year puts 1.8 trillion US dollar on the table. And out of that money, about, I'm sorry to say that only 16% goes to renewables plus energy efficiency. The rest goes mainly oil and gas, and also other energy sources. If we want to reach, as you mentioned, Michael, to reach our targets, we have to at least double the efforts we have in terms of pooling investments here, in terms of clean or zero emission technologies.
At least double, and that fits with the figures we see, 300 billion invested in clean energy, and it clearly needs to be 600-700 billion or even more. Okay, now, I'd like to